What if I told you the next humans walking on the moon might not be the most important crew members on the mission? Sounds controversial, right? We've spent decades imagining astronauts planting flags and driving rovers. But NASA's Artemis missions are quietly shifting the spotlight to something far more powerful: advanced robots and AI systems that may determine whether humans can survive on the moon at all. Here's the reality. The moon is brutal. Temperatures swing from about 127 degrees Celsius in sunlight to minus 173 degrees Celsius in darkness. Lunar dust is razor-sharp and electrically charged. Radiation levels are far higher than on Earth. If astronauts tried to handle everything alone, missions would be shorter, riskier, and dramatically more expensive. So Artemis is building a robotic workforce. NASA's Viper rover, for example, is designed to search for water ice near the moon's south pole. Why does that matter? Because water isn't just for drinking. It can be split into hydrogen and oxygen for rocket fuel and breathable air. In other words, robots are prospecting the moon so humans can stay longer. No water, no permanent presence. Then there's the Lunar Terrain Vehicle, a new generation rover astronauts will drive during Artemis missions. Unlike Apollo's rover, this one is being designed with autonomous capabilities. When astronauts aren't using it, it can operate remotely or independently, scouting terrain, transporting cargo, and collecting data. That means productivity continues even when astronauts are inside their habitat. And speaking of habitats, NASA and its partners are developing autonomous systems to manage power, life support, and environmental controls. AI-assisted monitoring will track oxygen levels, detect system failures, and predict maintenance issues before they become life-threatening. Think of it as a smart home, except the stakes are survival in deep space. Now here's the pattern interrupt. The real competition isn't astronaut versus robot. It's about which nation can build the smartest human-robot partnership first. China's lunar program is also advancing robotic exploration, and global space agencies understand that AI-driven autonomy reduces cost and increases mission frequency. This is not science fiction. It's strategic infrastructure. Even Gateway, the lunar space station planned to orbit the moon, will rely heavily on automated docking, remote operations, and AI-assisted navigation. Communications delays between Earth and the moon, about 1.3 seconds each way, mean systems must make certain decisions without waiting for human commands. Let's be clear, astronauts are not being replaced. They are being amplified. Robots will handle repetitive, dangerous, and high-precision tasks. AI will process enormous streams of data in real time. Humans will focus on exploration, complex decision-making, and scientific discovery. The moon is becoming a testing ground for Mars. If these AI-assisted systems fail there, they won't survive the 20-minute communication delay to Mars. Artemis is proving whether humanity can extend its reach deeper into the solar system. So the next time you see an astronaut stepping onto lunar soil, remember, behind that single footprint will be an invisible army of machines making it possible. And if you want to keep understanding the future before everyone else does, make sure you follow now, or you might not find me again. Here's the real question. When robots become essential partners in survival beyond Earth, who should ultimately make the final decision, human or machine?